Okay, so first, okay, hello everyone. Okay, so there's me, there's teacher Ellie and Sir Khairul here today. Can you guys hear me? Hello Ikwan, can you hear me? Can you hear me, guys? Okay, hopefully you can hear me, yeah. Okay, I hope you can. I hope all of you guys can hear me. Let me just check. Yes, sir. Okay, Nakib. All right. Okay. So there's like 20 of you. Okay, I'm just going to start line a while. Just give 1 minute first. Let me just post in the Telegram. So Telegram. Just give me
Hello.
1 minute, guys. Okay, so Khairul is here as well. Teacher Eddie is here.
Wait. Allah Akbar.
Okay, Zul. Okay. Alright, boleh dengar. Okay, alright. Okay, I think kita start dulu lah. Kita start dulu because you know, it has been a long day for all of you. Okay, so let's start. Okay. So today you got me, Teacher Ellie, and Sir Khairul. Okay. We are going to cover a few things. We're going to cover a few things. We are going to look at directed writing certificate, novel, poem, and continuous writing. Okay. But before I start, Teacher Ellie, do you have anything to say? You have to unmute your mic first, Teacher Ellie. If you want to.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, sorry.
Nothing. You go first.
Okay, so I'm gonna just quickly start.
Yeah, let's
Okay.
start.
Okay, so there is some soalan ramalan. Okay, so the first one is formal letter. The soalan ramalan is a letter of complaint, application or invitation, and then informal letter, give or ask advice. This is like a soalan percubaan hari tu. Okay, percubaan if I'm not mistaken, and then speech. Okay, but today we are only going to look at formal letter and report. Okay, we are not going to look at speech because I think you can do it. An informal letter you dah buat banyak dah. Okay, so I don't want to take your, don't want to waste your time with that. Okay, now this is a contoh of a letter of application. Okay, so I'm going to read this a little bit. Okay, I'm going to read this so that you know the style, the format lah for you to answer. Okay, first on top here is your address, and then below that you draw a line, formal letter. This is the format. You draw a line, and you put the address of the person that you want to send to, the manager contoh, because you want to apply for a job. Okay, I did not send the question here, but this question is about applying for a job. Kalau you nak memohon kerja, okay. So if you get this kind of question, you don't rasa stress. If you can do it, you can do it, no problem. Okay, and then you write dear sir, madam. Don't forget the tarik kat sini. Okay, and then you write dear sir, madam. Application, permohonan. So you kena faham perbezaan apply dengan application. Apply, memohon, kata kerja. Application, permohonan. Okay, application for the post of accounts assistant. I wish to apply for the post of, and then apa jawatan itu. Kalau the jawatan is apply to become a barista, for example, at Starbucks. So I wish to apply for the post of barista or clerk, kerani. Contoh, you apply for a job as a kerani. Okay, tulisan terjelas. Okay, tak apa. Adjust quality, tulisan unclear sir. Okay, wait, give me 1 minute macam mana adjust ni The quality is the best I think I can give you. Okay, but never mind. I will send you guys this one. You check at form 5 SPM. You check at the group. I'm going to send you the module for that. Okay. Okay, give me 1 minute. Okay. In the meantime, okay, just go through it first. Let me just find the module quickly. I will send it to you in a while. You check in the group form 5 kejap lagi I'm going to send. Dalam tu ada dah. Wait give me a minute. Tengah cari modul ni. Sekejap. Okay, but let me continue first. Okay, kejap lagi I send. Wait Okay, give me 1 minute guys. Okay.
Can I interrupt?
Yes, please. Yes, please.
Okay.
Carry
Okay.
on.
In the meantime, whilst Praveen is searching for the document, okay, this is not really, we're not spotting the question. Kita tak,
Yes, yes.
ini bukan soalan spot tau. We just try to focus on the formats so that you can letter, sebab soalan letter ni it's been a while dah. Okay, especially formal letter. It's been a while, it haven't come out for SPM. Okay, kita tak guarantee you that this will come out tomorrow, but tak rugi kita tengok kan. So, jangan spot soalan. Tengok semua. Okay. So, the first format that we are going to look at tonight is formal letter. Bukan yang ini, belum tentu yang ini keluar besok. Cuma kita highlight juga sebab soalan ni dah lama tak keluar. Okay. If you still remember, formal letter is in our syllabus. Okay. Early of the year, we have been doing this in our classroom. Kalau you ingat. Okay. So, Sir Carol, do you want to add anything?
I'm still looking for this document actually. Yeah. Okay. Alright. The document is in the form 5. Okay. Sorry. Sir Carol, carry on.
It's okay. Benda tak benda pun. Sebab benda ni tu WhatsApp model formal letter. So we've done it a few times already. So it's impossible lah if you cannot remember the format. So just beware lah. But informal letter has come out frequently. So you should be focused on other formats also. Don't rely too much on perancingan or lead questions. Alright. So that's all, Praveen.
Okay. Alright. I've sent the module in the form 5 group. But is it clearer now if I do it like this? Clearer ke tak? You guys rasa?
Yeah.
It's better, right?
Yes.
Okay. I've removed our faces. Okay lah. That's good lah.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's better. Okay. Right. Let me continue. Okay. So, if contoh letter of application keluar, because I think this question is a bit tricky, you akan rasa panic kejap. But I'm 80% sure soalan ni takkan keluar. But if it keluar, you should be able to do it lah. Okay. So first you write, I wish to apply for the post of accounts assistant as advertised, diiklankan. Okay. And then you tulis siapa yang iklankan benda tu. Alright. And then setiap point yang dia bagi tu you have to use. Okay. This module is in the is in the form 5 group. You can read it later on your own. Kalau saya baca pun boleh, tapi I think it's going to waste your time lah sebenarnya. Okay. So I'm just going to go to the next slide. Okay. There is some words yang you boleh pakai. For example, if you look at number 4 here, I can assure you that. Assure maksud dijamin, menjaminkan. So it's a good word. It's a verb that you can use. Okay. I can assure you that I am capable person who can work independently. I'm able to handle full sets of accounts up to 3 sets at a time. I'm interested to work. I'm interested in working with a company like yours as I feel I can grow well with the company. I'm a team player, adapt easily to any working environments and can work with people from all walks of life. Now, the biggest problem I think some of our students, when you write your director writing, you tidak memberikan konteks. Okay, you write like it's very straightforward, and bila you tidak memberikan konteks, it's hard for you to score a good mark because konteks sangat-sangat penting. Ia akan memberi you, it will give the idea that benda ni betul-betul you buat, and that is what is missing. Like for example, I give you say how to prevent COVID-19. Contoh, how to prevent COVID-19, and then the EC is wash hands. So the way that many students write is students must wash hands. Titik. That's all. You tak memberikan konteks. Apa itu konteks? Okay. For example, the best way for you to kembangkan idea is talk about your school. Okay, students in SMK Padamidin do not practice washing hands. Oftentimes, they touch the surfaces around the school and they do not wash their hands after that. Therefore, students should take attention. Students should pay attention to their hygiene and wash their hands. So that is what that is missing in your writing. Bila you tak ada benda tu, dia tidak akan nampak matang. Isi you tidak akan nampak matang. So for director writing, tak perlu panjang, straightforward, tapi beri sedikit konteks macam benda tu betul-betul berlaku. So that is what you need to do actually. Teacher Ellie, anything to add?
I think for now.
Okay, yeah, okay. So I'm going to continue. Okay, I'm going to continue first. Okay, now this is a report to principal lah. Okay, so so this is the question. It's a complaint. Okay, it's a complaint. You are very disappointed by the conditions and services provided by your school canteen. You decided to write a report to inform your school principal about the poor conditions and services of the canteen. Okay, so for this question, SMKPM boleh, okay, right. So for this question, it's asking you, you are writing a complaint lah. You tak puas hati. So you look at the introduction. I am writing this report. I think there's a grammar error there lah. Okay, tapi lupakan grammar itu. I'm writing this report to draw. Is tak perlu Okay, I'm writing this report to. Okay, give me a minute. Okay, wait. Okay, I am writing this report to draw your attention regarding the school canteen. So this is one of the best ways for you to start. You want to start report boleh, you nak start untuk surat rasmi, formal letter pun boleh. Informal letter jangan pakai macam ni you cannot. This is official lah. Okay, alright. I'm writing this report to draw your attention regarding the school canteen. Okay. Many of the students of SMK Permata are unhappy about the conditions at the school canteen. There were lots of complaints regarding this issue. Now, you look here, the writer tulis nama sekolah dia. Now, that is where some of you guys don't do lah. You just say, many students unhappy about the situation, about the canteen. So what you should do is you should give some kind of context. Okay, you should give like, okay, many students are unhappy with the conditions of the canteen in SMK Padamidin. There were lots of complaints from students, particularly students from Form 5 regarding this issue. Benda macam tu you kena letak actually in your director writing. Ia memberikan konteks dan dia akan nampak matang. Okay? Okay, alright. Okay, let's continue. Okay. Now, I'm going to read this a little bit, okay, just to give you an idea how to write a report lah. Just to give you an idea. Contoh, report and formal letter is around the same lah. Okay, it's around the same. Informal letter is beza. Informal letter is you are like talking to a friend. So the gaya bahasa pun you kena buat macam like you're talking to a friend. Okay, right. Firstly, there are insufficient tables and benches. Insufficient means tak cukup. Okay, you are writing a complaint. So bila complain mesti satu benda yang tak baik kan. So from there you akan tahu maksud insufficient. Our school has a student population of over 100,000 of over 1,000. Okay, student population. Okay, it's a very good word lah. Okay, populasi sekolah itu. Okay, populasi pelajar. There's only one period of recess time for all forms. More than 80% of the students go to canteen during recess to buy food and drinks. Nampak tak? This writer guna statistics. Now, this is something that you should use in your director writing. Bila you memberikan statistics, it will make it look like benda ni betul-betul berlaku, and it will give you some kind of context. Okay, so that will give you a better mark. Okay, so you can say more than 55% of the neighbors in our village or in our neighborhood are unhappy with the anything lah that you want to talk about. Okay. Unfortunately, there are only about 25 tables and 50 benches which can accommodate less than half the number of students. Accommodate macam menampungi, okay? Accommodation is tempat tinggal, okay? As a result, many students have to stand while eating. Okay, dia guna a lot of nice penanda wacana kat sini lah. Okay. Alright. Let's continue. The food sold at the canteen is not okay. Ada kesalahan grammar kat sini. It's not only expensive but lacks of variety. The menu is the same every day for the past 5 years. Ever since the present canteen management, present means sekarang, waktu sekarang, took over, students go back to the same food. Okay. The hygiene. Okay. Before that, I want you to see. If you look at the first sentence, kata kerja dia sold is past tense. If you look at the second sentence, the menu is the same every day. Is adalah kata kerja present tense. Okay? For the past 5 years, ever since the present canteen manager took over is the kata kerja, took is past tense, students go back to the same food, go is present tense. So kadang-kadang you kena jaga tenses tu. It is not all the time it is past tense. Kadang-kadang it also can be present tense. So when you write your director writing, sangat penting you look at your tense. Kadang-kadang is present, kadang-kadang past, kadang-kadang future. Now, some of you, what you do, you think everything is past. You akan buat semua past. Itu salah. And if you look at the question, kadang-kadang you rasa, oh, everything is future tense, so I akan guna will untuk semua. Itu pun kadang-kadang mungkin salah. So you need to be careful when you write your director writing. You need to understand what tense you guna. Present tense ke, past tense ke, future tense. Once you know the tense, it makes your life easier lah. Okay, alright. Okay, let's buffering. Okay, hopefully tak buffer lama. Okay, alright. Let's continue. Okay, let's continue. Okay, the hygiene and preparation of food leave a lot to be desired. Okay, leave kat sini adalah kata kerja, leave. Okay, okay, a lot to be desired. Maksudnya benda tu tak bagus lah. Okay, alright. Okay, let's continue. Okay, okay. Okay, wait. Alright. The food and drinks are not covered. Okay, tidak ditutupi. The way canteen attendants dress and speak, the way canteen attendants dress speak volume about hygiene. Okay, there is some grammar mistake kat sini lah. Tapi what the writer is saying is the cara pemakaian of the canteen attendants. Okay, some of you will use canteen workers, boleh terima. Tapi canteen attendants is a nicer word. So kadang-kadang vocab tu kalau you can find a better vocab, gunalah. Kalau tak boleh tak apa, guna workers. Okay, no problem. Pekerja, no problem. Okay. With their lackadaisical attitude means sikap, lackadaisical means sikap tanpa tidak menghiraukan lah. The food they sell would one way or the other become contaminated, dicemari. Okay. My fourth complaint about the canteen pertains, okay, to the etiquette of the canteen workers. Okay, dekat atas tu dia guna attendance, ni dia guna workers, dia guna synonym. That will give you a higher mark. They are rude and arrogant. They often shout at students because ni dia bagi huraian. That is also something which you should do. You should give huraian. The students are always on the receiving end of their bad moods. Maksud dia students selalu kena marah lah. Okay, so what this perenggan, the strength of this perenggan is basically like what I said earlier. Dia memberikan konteks, dia menunjukkan that this thing betul-betul berlaku, and they also give a lot of good elaboration. That is something that which you should do tomorrow. For your director writing, of course, don't write too long. Okay, just ambil 45 to 50 minutes untuk director writing, and then focus on CW. Tapi 45 to 55 minutes tu, what I want you to do, I want you to think of the points and give huraian. Your huraian tu you can do it, guys. You think of what, when, who, why. Okay, like and you think of perkataan, vocab. When you see the question tomorrow, the first thing you do is you tulis semua vocab yang you boleh ingat pasal soalan tu. Contoh soalan itu pasal application, job application. And then whatever word that you boleh ingat pasal permohonan kerja, you write on the paper first. You cuba dapatkan idea, like take 3 to 5 minutes, dapatkan idea, letak semua vocab dulu, and then baru you start writing. Okay, alright. So this is very good elaboration lah for this paragraph. Of course, it's not A plus, but it's good to A minus and A, and also B or B plus. Okay, we hope that conditions at the canteen will improve. The canteen should provide better amenities, kemudahan, There should also be a different menu every day so that students will not have to taste the same food day in and day out. Cleanliness should be given top priority. Cleanliness is kebersihan. Clean is bersih. So you kena faham kata kerja, kata nama. Okay. Sorry, clean is adjective. Cleanliness is kata nama. We hope that you will look into our complaints and take steps to remedy the situation. The students are prepared to boycott the canteen if their complaints go unheeded. Maksudnya tidak dihiraukan, the students are going to boycott. So again, it gives a lot of context, it gives a lot of meaning lah. Okay, right. So is there any comments from Teacher Ellie, Teacher Shwada that you want to give to the students at this point? Sir Cairo also, you have to unmute your mic if there's anything. Yes.
Hello?
Yes, we can hear you.
Yeah, you can hear me, right?
Yes, can.
Some of my students, diorang selalu buat this mistake. The question asks, write to your principal, write to the manager or something. They must put that position dekat atas, dekat tu.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, the format, because sometimes they straight away write to, for example, to Tuan Haji Khairi Muhammad Noor. So the examiner doesn't know that our school principal name is Haji Khairi, right? So they need to make sure they write down the principal. If the question is write to the manager, make sure they write down the manager instead of just the name there.
Yes.
Can I ask?
Yeah.
Is the date compulsory for report?
So here there is date. Okay, is it compulsory? Okay, good question. I think it is not.
Yeah.
Because the most important is to, and then even the topic pun sometimes is topic need, but date is not important. Yeah.
And usually for the report question, the question will ask you to address your report to. Address your report to. Address here doesn't mean that you have to write the address alamat. It is the person that you want to write the report to. Kena faham maksud address, takut confuse kat situ.
Yes. Betul.
Alright.
Okay.
Nak tambah sikit for
Boleh.
the format tu, for the three format tu, if you look at the question, Praveen, do you have a question that can be shown? The actual question.
This is a question.
Tengok. Alright.
Kat bawah
So
dia.
dekat question tu, pastikan awak tengok tulisan yang bold kan, macam Sir Praveen tunjuk tu, dia akan minta benda yang dia bold tu penting. Date and time for the workshop. Two reasons. Okay, ni satu. Tapi kat bawah tu, kat bawah soalan tu ada lagi.
Bawah saja. Yep.
Ada lagi kat bawah tu.
Bawah itu tak ada. I didn't include it.
Usually dekat bawah tu ada untuk format.
Kan? Dalam mana-mana tu dia ada kat format tu. Situ clue dia. Kalau dia kata perlukan date, so kena ada date. Kalau tak ada date, tak apalah. Make sure bacalah kat bawah tu. Dia akan bagi tahu 3. Kalau speech, dia akan bawa address. Don't forget to address your participant, your pendengar. I forgot the word. And then dia akan pesan use the correct voice and correct greeting. Last kali state your reason kan. Memang akan bawa semua kat bawah tu. So make sure ingatlah tu, baca kat bawah tu untuk dapat tahap format 3 tu. Macam untuk soalan tu cari lah, kalau date tu perlu ke tak. Tu je.
Okay. Alright. Okay, alright. I want you guys to look at this question. Now, for director writing, you will get a question yang ada gambar raja sebenarnya. So, this gambar raja kan, dia akan menolong kamu sebenarnya. So, tomorrow, when you sit for your paper for director writing, don't panic kalau benda tu susah. You look at the gambar raja, and most likely there'll be 1 or 2 image kat situ yang akan will sort of give you idea on what to write. Okay. So this is actually a very good question. This was a soalan trial MRSM 2 tahun lepas. It's a very good question, I feel. Okay, you are the president of the theatre club in your school. You are planning to invite the Semarak Theatre Group to organize a theatre workshop at your school. Okay, bengkel lah nak buat, you nak buat bengkel, so you nak menjemput data group ini, orang ni untuk membuat bengkel itu, okay? Using the information below, write a letter requesting permission. Okay, so requesting permission, you nak memohon kebenaran, okay, from your principal to hold the workshop. Okay, so it will look like a difficult question, but it's actually you can do it lah. Okay, it's very doable. Okay, data workshop for teens. So this is the name of the workshop. So when you write your title, so requesting permission for data workshop for teens. Okay, so look at the gambar raja tomorrow. Apa gambar raja ada, you tengok betul-betul. And then from there, you'll be able to write your points. Okay, data workshop for teens. Objectives. Build confidence and self-esteem. So this is point 1. Point 2, develop acting skills. Okay, alright, these are the 2 objectives for your data workshop ni. So you already have your pendahuluan dah. Okay, and then apakah activities yang akan ada? So ada 3 kat sini ya. Learning voice projection. Okay, so voice projection, cara untuk you keluarkan suara, cara untuk you cakap dengan kuat. That's what it means. Okay, how to project your voice to the audience, for example. Okay, learning voice projection technique. Okay, teknik untuk membesarkan suara kamu lah. Okay, role playing characters. Okay, role playing characters meaning you berlakon, you guna watak-watak lain untuk berlakon. And then making props. Props ini macam pedang and apa-apa yang ada dalam teater itu, all the benda-benda you tengok itu, that is props. Okay, so ada 3 isi kat sini. So objektif 2, activities 3, ada 5 isi dah. Okay, isi ke-6, theater coach Miss Zaza, award winning coach. This is isi ke-6. Okay, isi ke-6 Okay, I hope you can see down there. Okay, alright. Okay, and then you got participants, 20 to 40 students. Okay, that is isi ke-7. Okay, 7 if I'm not mistaken. Wait, 1, 2, 5, 6. Okay, isi ke-7, participants, 20 to 40 students. And then price, RM50 per person. So you have 8 points dah kat situ. Okay, ada 8 point dah kat situ. And then, hanya 8 points saja tau. Suggest the date and time. So when is the date, when is the time? Isi ke-9 dan 10. Ini akan masuk pendahuluan, date and time ini. Okay, and then isi ke-11 dan 12, give 2 reasons for holding the workshop. So for that, you akan dapat 12 isi. Okay, now for director writing, dia akan ada 12 isi, kecuali artikel. Artikel akan ada 13 kalau tak salah saya. Tapi please use all the points. And setiap isi bagi satu huraian. If you don't give huraian, maybe you won't get markah content. Now, contoh you cakap, okay, I tak faham maksud ni. Contoh, learning voice projection technique. I don't know the meaning of projection. Projection saya hanya tahu pasal project, I tahu projector. Tapi saya tahu apa maksud ni. Still try to write it. Write something like this. The first activity that we will do is learning voice projection technique. Then you can add something. Voice projection is important for the students. It's important for participants so that they'll be able to use their voice for a better performance. You goreng saja. Just goreng something. Jangan tinggalkan for the content lah. Okay. Sometimes who knows, you are lucky, the marker nampak you punya content, dia bagi you markah. But if you tinggalkan, then you're not going to get the mark. At least you just give your best. You tak dapat, it's okay. You just give your best. Okay? Alright, is there anything else, Teacher Shuada, Teacher Ellie, you want to add?
Excuse me?
Yes.
I think it is better if you write the content and the elaboration in different sentences.
Yes, of course.
Yeah, sometimes if you get wrong elaboration, it will make you lost your mark for content. So write your content first, the one that the question asks you to write. Okay.
Betul.
Only then you elaborate. Baru sebab kita takut elaboration tu salah kat situ, content tu pun tiba-tiba tak dapat markah juga. Jadi buat dulu ayat untuk content yang dia bagi. Okay, buat ayat simple. Lepas tu baru buat elaboration. Jangan too ambitious. Meaning too ambitious ni nak cuba tunjukkan yang you hebat vocab, tapi vocab yang you guna tu it's not suitable. pun tak boleh juga. Okay.
Yes, I completely agree. Teacher Chu, anything you want to add?
Tak. Okay.
Okay, all right. Okay, so we're going to continue a little bit more. Okay, frequent errors. Okay, these are only some that I know I notice. There's a lot lah. Okay, for example, many students they must washing hands. Lepas model verbs seperti should, ought to, can, dia kena kata dasar guys. Okay, benda ni don't make mistake tomorrow. Okay, make sure you take 45 minutes, you habis letter writing kamu. The next 5 minutes, you check your essay. Especially spelling. Spelling is something that a lot of you guys do errors. Please do not make spelling errors. And then your tulisan pastikan jelas. Okay, like for example, because kadang-kadang you tertinggal E. Don't make this kind of mistakes. Okay, then number 2, the student do not obey the rules. Okay, student ini seorang, so does not. Okay, you kena jaga ni lah. Okay, kalau did not past tense, kalau does not seorang, do not ramai. Okay, do and does not is untuk present, did not past. Okay, we following the demonstration. Okay, kalau following salah, you kena letak are atau is. Kalau seorang is lah. Kalau are, kalau ramai are. We are following the demonstration. Then the next one, the students does not follow the orders. You tengok, oh ini kena, subject ada S, so kata kerja pun kena ada S. No, it's not like that. You kena ingat, subject kalau ramai, okay, subject kalau ramai, kata kerja tak ada S. Alright? You have to remember this, Okay. And then peoples are rude. Kalau seorang person, kalau ramai kita cakap people sahaja, bukan peoples. And then yang ini, I'm represent the English society. Tak ada M, I represent saja. M itu you akan letak kalau it is an adjective. Contoh, I am handsome. Or contoh, I'm ugly. Kalau ada kata kerja, you tak perlu M itu. Okay, straight je. I represent, I play, I kick. Okay? Alright, okay, so we are going to continue a little bit more. Okay? Okay, alright, we're going to continue. Okay, now these are some questions that is being spot lah for the continuous writing. Okay, continuous writing. Now we go to continuous writing. We are going to go through this very quickly. Okay, now for continuous writing, the main thing is you kena faham you have been doing essay since you're form 1. So and also form 4, form 5 you dah buat banyak essay dah. You can answer the question. Okay, you just have to look at the question betul-betul. Like look at number 1, an unlucky day. So this one you can talk about accident. You can talk about you pergi holiday and then your bag kena rompak. Kita pernah buat essay itu untuk kita punya camp. One of our camp dekat Dewan Sekolah. Okay, I hope we still have the paper. Dekat Dewan Sekolah kita ada buat pasal tu. Is that the person go for a holiday, but then the person lost the handbag or lost the wallet. Sorry. Okay, so an unlucky day ni you can do many things. You join a competition, you lost a competition. Okay, you are a Dota player, you are always winning, and then one day you are an esports gamer, and then on the day of the competition you lost because your mouse was not working. That was your unlucky day. So many things you can do. Okay. Alright, number 2, going overseas or first day in school or university. A bit payah lah soalan ni. Okay. So if you see payah, jangan buat lah. Okay. Unless you ada buat benda ni. Okay. You pernah buat ni soalan macam ni. Number 3, Teachers Day celebration in my school. You can do. Okay, it's pretty easy. Number 4, describe a festival your family celebrates. Hari Raya. Simple. Hari Raya je. Just write about Hari Raya. What you do in the morning, what you do in the afternoon, what you do in the evening. Then what you do at night. That's all. In the morning, you go to the graveyard. Okay, you solat. You pray with your family. You eat together. And then you visit your friends. No, just write the festival. And then before Hari Raya, apa you buat? You fast for 30 days. Okay. Then number 5, ini soalan fakta. School, should students be given mobile phone? Bring phone to school. Okay. So if you dapat soalan macam ni, you have to argue kedua-dua pihak. You kena cakap, you have to say why students should bring and why students should not bring. So 3 perenggan you support, 3 perenggan you tidak support, and then conclusion you cakap what you feel. Okay, alright, same thing with number 6 lah. Social networking, good or bad? Okay, homework or tuition, is it good or bad? Okay, maybe they're going to ask you about online learning, soalan fakta macam ni. You buat soalan fakta kalau you rasa confident. Okay, because soalan fakta kadang-kadang susah untuk you hurai. Okay, and 5, 6, 7 is the same lah. Okay, number 8, parents are the best teacher. Discuss. Okay, so again, a bit of a fakta, soalan fakta itu. Number 9, why education English is important. Kita akan tengok soalan ni selepas ni. Okay, number 10, why is online shopping so popular? Again, soalan fakta. I feel this question might come out, so just read a little bit lah. Kenapa you rasa online shopping ni so popular? Because it is convenient, it is easy, it is safe, you do not need to travel. So many points. Okay, think about 4 or 5 points. Then you go tomorrow and then you just write. But if the soalan comes out lah, so don't spot lah, don't spot. Okay, jangan letak semua harapan kamu untuk soalan ini saja, tak. Okay, just try to read, try to get an idea. The most important thing is you read the question tomorrow. Number 11, why should we do charity? Kenapa kita patut buat benda baik? You can talk about Abid Liu lah. You can give some examples here. Okay, why? Kenapa Abid Liu buat baik? Then you talk about him and then you can talk about yourself. Why you should do charity? Kenapa? Because you can add good deeds. Because you can help your society. You can lessen people's burden. Okay. And then number 12, again, soalan fakta. Most accidents are caused by rash driving. What is your opinion? Okay. Number 13, write a story with a good or happy ending. Again, you can write anything lah. Okay. Okay, and then if you look, I don't want to go through lah the other 4 too. I don't think that you're going to choose. Okay. But the most important thing for continuous writing, read the question properly. Read all 5. Okay, read all 5. See which one you can answer. That is very important. Do not just tengok seimbas dan like, okay, you know what, I nak buat soalan nombor 3 because soalan nombor 3, why is online shopping so popular? I dah baca pasal ni, I'm going to write about this. Halfway kamu tulis, you sedar, oh, you tak ada isi dah. So tengok soalan betul-betul. And then you tengok mana you rasa comfortable untuk you tulis. Okay, tak perlu tulis panjang sangat. No, 2.5 page pun cukup dah kalau yang target A+. You nak target A or even like you just want to lulus, just write something pun cukup dah. Okay, you do not have to write panjang lebar. You do not have to do that. Okay, okay. Any other things that Teacher Ali, Sir Khairul, Teacher Shuada that you want to add? I know these are all spot questions. You do not have to elaborate on them, but any tips for continuous writing that we can think of?
Sekiro, anything from you?
Yeah.
Anything from you? Yeah, continuous writing.
Better safe than better be safe lah. Better try to be safe lah. Kalau if you're not confident of your language, jangan terlalu banyak guna complex sentences sebab dia boleh kill your language mark. Okay,
Yeah.
Avoid being too ambitious. Kalau ayat tu rasa panjang sangat, shorten the sentence, bagi code sections. Macam kalau rasa macam dah 3 line dah satu ayat, it's going to kill you lah. So shorten that sentence. It's okay kalau tu, asalkan awak tu panjang tak apa. Karangan tu panjang tak apa, jangan ayat terlampau panjang. Nanti makna dia lari, dia dah merapu dah. Grammatically dia boleh kill you lah. And those kind of sentences can also show that you are lacking in your arrangement, idea arrangement. Dia boleh buat tu. And then like Sir Pravin said lah, you should avoid factual free continuous writing. Try to choose story ones. It's better, it's safer, and it gets you more marks. I think that's all.
Okay, there is a comment. I just want to pick up the students. Sir, kena letak ungkapan menarik tak dalam essay? Okay, actually it's a good question. Perlu ke tak ungkapan menarik? Okay, if you nak target A+, yes, letak ungkapan menarik. But if you nak target A-, tak perlu menarik sangat pun. What you need is grammar you strong. Itu sahaja sebenarnya. Kalau grammar you strong, simple pun cukup. As long as the pembaca can understand. Okay? If you letak a lot of bombastic word kadang-kadang maksud akan lari, and then you will kacau your essay punya flow. So I think the best if you ask me, right, okay, macam mana nak score A minus ni, nak target A minus ni kan, you're a good student, you target A minus, sekarang you dekat B, what do you do? Play simple, keep it simple, write short sentence pun tak apa, okay, sekala you letak ayat, you do like complex sentence. You just play with simple, grammar you make sure betul. That's the main thing lah. Okay, and then there's another question. Wait, that's not a question, sorry. Okay, wait, okay, I think that's it good. Okay, right, so I'm going to continue. Okay, 13 and 14 look easy. Question 13 and 14. Write a story with happy ending. A story starting with, okay, story with happy ending tu senang lah. Okay, tapi you kena jagalah. Kalau dia bagi you, okay, write about a life of a chef. Contoh, write about a life of a chef. Write about a happy ending of the chef's life. Then you kena cakap pasal chef. Jangan you cakap pasal Dota player and all that lah. Okay, then it goes wrong lah. Okay, let me continue. Okay, let me continue. Don't take too much of the time. Okay, now this is an essay lah. Now when I look at this essay, if I nak baca ni akan jadi bosan.
Yep.
Okay, if I nak baca ni akan jadi sangat bosan, so I'm not going to read, guys. Okay, this essay, it is in your module. Okay, it is in your module. Yang saya baru send kat group Telegram tu. Now you open the module tu, you can look for this essay. It is there. Okay, and also there's many other tips in that module lah. Okay, now this is we are going to go to poems. Okay, I'm only going to do 2 poems. Yes.
Back to continuous writing tadi.
Yes, can.
Okay. If I may add, question tadi I notice all the question dia ada one part je. Since 2018 I think or 2017, dia orang start buat question ada 2 or 3 parts. So you back dekat question.
Okay, yes. Oh, jap. 1 minute.
Dia orang macam ni, since 2018 dia orang bagi satu soalan, dia tak pernah pendek macam ni sekarang. It's very long. It's like describe the most unlucky day you have, full stop. How you felt on that day and what you did to overcome it. Dia biasanya macam tu sekarang ni. Kalau notice trend dia. So I afraid that kalau budak baca halfway and dia orang jawab halfway, dia orang punya pemakan would be partial treatment. Partial treatment means kids, you will get the most 25 je kalau partial treatment. So baca betul-betul tomorrow the question, the length of the question tu tak kisahlah, tapi you must highlight and make sure you know part 1, part 2. Kalau dia ada 2 parts, kalau 1 part je you are lucky then. But since 2 years ago memang soalan dia 5 soalan tu dia ada more than 2 parts. 3 parts pun ada, soalan sangat panjang. So make sure awak jawab semua. Kalau tanya describe family festival that you celebrate, how you feel on that day, and apa benda harapan ke apa. So maknanya ada 3 part in your essay, kena ada 3 tu. First you need to explain the day itself, and then how you felt, and then whatever about it lah. Tengok soalan. And second is pasal marking juga yang Khairul cakap tadi. Sebab pasal sentence pendek-pendek tu kan. If possible esok sebelum hantar essay awak you check your essay, because when we mark kita cuba cari tahu sentence awak yang clear, tak ada error, no error at all. So you try your best, setiap paragraph tu make sure 1 or 2 line memang correct. So macam mana nak make sure correct, janganlah panjang-panjang menjela sampai cikgu tu tak jumpa titik awak. So write simple, okay, satu ayat simple, correct. The second one simple, correct. So okay dah ada 2 yang berturut okay kan macam tu kan. So you will get marks lah. Better than daripada dapat U3, U2, U1, awak boleh dapat at least E sebab kita ada patches yang simple-simple tu. Tu je teacher nak remind kat awak lagi sikit.
Kalau nak elok, kalau nak make sure dapat patches, kalau maximum patches dapat E ataupun D kan. Sebab awak pakai complex sentence ataupun compound sentence lagi. Kalau awak pakai simple sentence daripada awal sampai ke habis, insya-Allah kalau tak ada banyak merah, awak boleh dapat markah C, grade C untuk continuous writing tu saja. Provided kalau director essay awak tu markah C juga language. Sebab
so sama je untuk director pun sama.
Gitu boleh. Simple sentence pun apa.
I notice yeah.
supaya dapat patches.
Yes, supaya dapat patches. I also notice like some students saya petik nama sikit lah. Okay, saya petik nama sikit. Okay, for example like Fadila, I say Fadila 5A, bila saya mark hari tu kan, there's a high chance kan, you akan dapat banyak error because you ada banyak kesilapan setiap ayat. So that is what you want to avoid lah, okay? And then I tak pasti Rayleigh Silver ni siapa after the party ni, but I think it's Farhan from 5A. Same thing, Farhan also quite good, can get A minus, but then not consistent with your spelling. So that is your problem lah with continuous writing. Okay, alright. Okay, simple sentences tapi tak cukup patah perkataan jadi gana. Okay, Zikri, to jawab your soalan kan.
Okay, masa percubaan.
Yes, continue Sekairul.
Masa percubaan last year, ingat tak Liwaudin, he wrote a lot but he answered the question wrongly, so he get less mark although the story is good, right?
Yes, betul. Terpesong.
Terpesong. PT lah, cerita tu okey, karangan dia okey. So it's too ambitious and it doesn't answer the question. CP je. Dia jadi partial treatment macam teacher kata. Markah dia tu 25. Walaupun tak banyak salah. So make sure you read the question carefully lah.
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay. So now we are going to go to poems, okay? Poems, okay.
Ada budak tanya pasal tak cukup patah words tu.
Yes, Zikri dia tanya Zikri simple sentences tapi tak cukup patah perkataan jadi gana. So
tak cukup satu shot 150 kan?
Yes. Try to try to do this tau. Kalau you just target 1.5 muka surat lah, you takkan kurang. And to be honest lah Zikri setahu saya lah, dia tak kisah you reach 350 words ke tak, don't worry about it lah. The most important thing is you just write supaya the marker can faham. Tapi kalau you tulis one page nampak sangat lah actually one page is 350 words kalau tak salah saya. Okay.
Yes.
And then there is this question. Sorry.
150 patah. So you need to write more than that lah. 150 baru dikira sebagai two shot yang dapat band yang 8 hingga 13 tu. Band berapa tu? That one. So actually kalau satu paragraph 50 words dah. Kalau satu paragraph awak kekalkan momentum awak 50 patah, 3 paragraph dah 150, right? So write 5 paragraph at least.
5 cukup dah. You don't I think some of you rasa that continuous writing ni kena 4 muka surat. So you rasa stress tau bila you nak buat macam tu. Jangan rasa stress. Oh, Cikgu Syuhada terleft. Okay, tak apa, kita sambung dulu. Okay. So there's another question. I think Teacher Ali, you are the best person to answer this from Haikal. Sir, kalau nak dapat A minus, paper 1 kena berapa markah? Minimum paper 1 berapa markah? Teacher Ellie is there? Oh, she's not there.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, Sir Carol, can you answer first? My kids.
Can. Boleh. No problem, Teacher Ellie. Okay, so now if you nak target A minus kan, okay, you need for paper 1 kan, bahagian apa ni? Bahagian language tu you kena dapat 10 daripada 20. Okay, director writing tu. Director writing sangat penting guys. Kalau director writing you kantoi, continuous writing you kantoi juga. Okay, alright. Okay, kalau director writing you is E9 and then your continuous writing pun hancur. So your target is you nak dapat sekurang-kurangnya 10 D untuk director writing. Now how to get that, like what Sir Khairul said earlier, pastikan ada 3 hingga 4 line tiada kesalahan grammar and kesalahan ejaan. That's most important lah. Okay alright, let's continue. Okay, we are going now poison 3. Okay, very quickly I'm going to go through this with you guys. I will read first and then I will explain, give you some explanation. Okay, kita hanya buat poison tree dengan what has happened to Lulu saja. Okay, poem saya tekankan sangat because only 5 marks and most of you akan dapat 4 atau 3 lah. Okay, now kalau poison tree keluar, okay, I was angry with my friend. Okay, I told my vrat. Vrat ni kemarahan, sangat kemarahannya sangat lah. Okay, my wrath did end. So bila dia cakap kemarahan dia berakhir. I was angry with my foe, musuh. Okay, musuh ah. I told it not, saya tidak bercakap. Kemarahan saya membesar. My wrath did grow. Grow ni membesar. Okay. Alright, okay. So perengan 1 basically, stanza 1 hanya cakap this guy marah dengan kawan dia bagi tahu yang dia marah, kemarahan dia berakhir. Okay, tapi dengan musuh dia tak bagi tahu dia marah. So kemarahan dia grow, becomes bigger. And I watered it in fierce. Okay, so dia macam kemarahan ni macam sebuah benih. Okay, watered macam dia menyiram dengan fear, ketakutan. Night and morning with my tears. Okay, fear ni sebenarnya insecurity ya, insecurity yang you rasa macam tak best lah, you rasa macam not happy lah. Okay, insecurity. Okay, and watered it with tears. Tears ialah sadness. Okay, night and morning with my tears, and I sun it with my smiles. Okay, sun ini adalah matahari, cahaya matahari. Smiles kat sini maksud dia senyum kan. I sun it with my smiles maksudnya dia guna fake smiles. Dia dishonest. Dia tidak dia cuba menipu this person lah, okay? The musuh dia tu. And with soft deceitful wiles. Wiles ni rancangan. Rancangan. Deceitful ni adalah deceit ni macam tipu kan. So this person dia guna fake smiles, okay? Fake smile, and belakang dia rancang untuk kenakan dia punya musuh ni. Okay, that's what it means lah, line 4. Nanti boleh baca nota ni ya. Okay, I just cuba terangkan dengan bahasa yang boleh faham. Okay, stanza 3. And it grew both day and night till it bore an apple bright. Okay, so the anger tu, kemarahan tu, it grows day and night until ia menghasilkan sebuah poison apple. Apple lah, okay, apple. And my foe beheld it shine, okay, and he knew that it was mine. Okay, so the musuh tu dia tahu that this apple ni belongs to the persona, but he does not know benda itu adalah toxic. Benda itu adalah benda yang jahat. Okay, and into my garden stole, okay, when the night had veiled the pole, in the morning glad I see my foe outstretched beneath the tree. Okay, so this guy, musuh ni, dia termakan this rancangan penipuan ni of this of the persona, and then dia telah mati. Okay, that's what it means lah. So the persona was successful in tricking, in lying to the enemy. Okay, that is what Poison Tree is about lah. It's a very simple poem. It's not that difficult. Okay, Teacher Shwada, Teacher Ali, Sir Carol, if you have anything to add, please add, because I might miss something. If you want to add anything?
No, I don't have anything for this.
Nothing, okay. Alright guys, if you have any question tu, you can send. Okay, there's a question. Sir, maksud braid, bukan braid lah. I think, okay, braid kan, okay. It maksud, it says vrat, vrat. Vrat, W-R-A-T-H. Okay, vrat, it means kemarahan. Anyways, someone already answered. Okay, so let's continue with Poison Tree. Okay, Poison Tree, tema dia importance of communication in relationship. So, if you look at the soalan for Noel for poem question 1, 2 and 3 is usually based on the poem lah. 4 and 5 is always kibat. So dekat sini you kena tahu lah, and soalan luar daripada poem tu. Like what is the importance of telling the truth? Then you can write all of these answers lah. Okay, importance of communication in relationship, the dangers of suppressed anger. Suppress maksudnya kemarahan, anger is kemarahan lah. Suppress, kemarahan yang telah ditekankan, kemarahan yang telah yang telah apa tu, yang dibotolkan. Okay, Alright, okay. Syahir, I nampak soalan you. Kejap lagi I will answer you. Bila kita pergi ke Noel. Okay. Alright. Let's continue. Okay. Importance of forgiveness. Okay. Kepentingan untuk you memaafkan seseorang. Intentions behind actions. Niat di sebalik aksi kamu. Okay. So intentions is niat. Apakah niat tu? Adakah niat dia jahat? Okay, like this persona, niat dia memang jahat kerana dia nak hancurkan enemy dia. Okay, tapi daripada sudut persona itu mungkin dia rasa benda tu bagus lah. Okay, moral values. We should learn to openly and honestly communicate our feelings in a relationship. We should not suppress and keep negative feelings because it can have a bad effects. We should always forgive those who hurt us to regain inner peace and freedom. Teenagers should know their boundaries and put their families first. Saya dah faham yang last tu kenapa. Tapi the main thing about this poem is you patut maafkan someone and you should also communicate your feelings properly. Okay, so that is what lah the focus on. Okay, let me continue. Okay, what has happened to Lulu? Okay, this is also a targeted poem, so we are focusing on this. Okay, what has happened to Lulu, mother? What has happened to Lulu? There's nothing in her bed but an old rag doll and by its side a shoe. Okay, so basically the persona sibling, okay, questions about the whereabouts of Lulu. Lulu pergi mana? She found an old rag doll on the bed. Beside the bed is a shoe. Okay, so stanza 1 tak banyak, tak ada banyak benda. Okay, let's continue. Stanza 2. Why is her window white, mother? The curtain flapping free and only a circle on the dusty shelf where her money box used to be. Okay, so the window in the room is open. So window itu open, the curtain flying free. Maksud dia Lulu dah lari keluar. Okay, Lulu ran away from her house. Okay, and the money box is missing. So most probably Lulu took the money box because she has ran away from the house. Okay, dia lari dari rumah. Okay, stanza 3. Why do you turn your head, mother? And why do teardrops fall? And why do you crumple that note on the fire and say it is nothing at all? Okay, the persona wonders why the mother is avoiding communication yet crying. Okay, so the mother is crying lah. Okay, the feeling, the mother is sad. The mother is depressed. The mother is heartbroken. Okay, the mother throws the note. Okay, dia buang nota itu and she still keeps silent because she is heartbroken. She is sad. Okay, let's continue. Okay, stanza 4. I woke to voices late last night. Okay, I heard an engine roar. Why do you tell me the things I heard were a dream and nothing more? So the persona woke up to sounds of voices and the sound of a vehicle's engine. So most probably Lulu ran away with someone and that someone was in the car. Okay, alright. Okay, so that is what it is about lah. Okay, stanza 5. I hear somebody cry, mother, in an anger or in pain. But now I ask you why, mother? You say it was gust of rain. So the persona hears someone crying in anger and in pain, but when she mentioned this to her mother, the mother just says it was the sound of the rain. So the mother is trying to cover, the mother is trying to hide what happened. The mother does not want to tell the truth to the persona. So maybe the question you get tomorrow will be like, if Lulu keluar, why is the mother not telling the truth? Okay, so you can say because the mother is trying to hide about what happened to Lulu. Okay, the mother is trying to cover up. Okay, stanza 6. Why do you wonder about as though you don't know what to do? What has happened to Lulu, mother? What has happened to Lulu? Or what has happened to Lulu? So now the person is confused why the mother is like so blur. Okay, so the persona continues the question, but the mother does not want to answer. So maybe the mother is unsure what happened to Lulu. Okay, so all of this you can goreng lah. Okay, Lulu lives matter. Okay, nice question. The mother tried to sugarcoat it. That's a good answer actually. She ran away to get freedom. Correct. She did run away, maybe to get freedom from the mother. Okay, so it can be a lot of things. My target tomorrow, it doesn't matter. Kalau living photograph keluar, lagi senang. Kalau Charge of the Light Brigade keluar, do not worry, do not panic. It's about war, pasal peperangan, itu sahaja. So you can write, we should not go for war. We should try to find solutions. Kalau soalan macam tu keluar lah. Kalau what has happened to Lulu keluar, I don't have to worry. I tahu you boleh dapat 4 ke 5 markah. Now, my problem with this part is, hari tu bila saya mark, I realise many students as bahagian poem ni dia tak nak jawab. Okay, especially from 5E, 5E. Okay, for 5E bahagian ni you boleh score 4 markah, 3 markah di tangan kamu sebenarnya. So don't waste the marks. Okay, alright. Teacher Ali, Sir Cairo, Teacher Shwada, anything to add?
Tak ada apa sangat.
Okay, Teacher Shu.
Go first, Teacher Shu.
Okay.
Okay. I just nak remind orang lagi sekali. Kalau if the question ask you which line the persona said that he is feeling apa-apa tak kisahlah. Which line? Don't write line 16, line 20, line 21. Jangan pemalas sangat. Write down the whole line. The whole line maksudnya if ada koma kat situ, the koma also wajib. If ada question mark also kena ada question mark. Jangan pemalas, jangan tulis line 6, line 7 macam tu. You need to write down the line. Same as dia tanya which phrase, awak kena tulis betul-betul phrase tu. So itu je.
Okay. Alright.
Teacher Lee, carry on.
And then be careful sebab tadi sajak tu dia use I kan. So kalau you nak jawab dalam soalan, jangan jawab I pula, it will be the persona. Unless kalau dia minta which phrase, which line, that one you can copy straight from the line and from the phrase, from the stanza lah. Tapi kalau dia tanya describe ke, why, how, yang itu you kena come up, you kena tukar. Okay, the pronouns tu, personal pronouns tu, I tu dia akan jadi the persona.
Alright. Okay, so now we are going to move to wait, give me a minute guys. Okay, we are going to move to Noel actually. Okay, we are going to go to Noel. Let me share my screen again. Okay, now we are all on the screen. Okay. Oops. Okay, wait, give me a minute. What's this? Share screen. Okay, we are going to do Noel now. Okay, all right. Can you see? Okay, you can see, right? Okay. Okay, now for Noel. Okay, I've not prepared much for Noel actually. Handsome dan cantik cikgu-cikgu saya. Oh, handsome dan cantik juga murid-murid saya macam Fadila. Okay, now Noel. Okay. So this is the 3 questions lah. An important incident, theme of family love, character who makes the decision. Okay, for Noel ni, the most important thing is I'm going to show you lah actually how to answer this part. Okay, I hope you can see Okay, let me just show to you. You can see the screen, right? You can see the screen. Okay. Okay, now I'm going to make my font bigger. Okay, now say the question is an important decision made by a character.
Pak dengar nangis pada dalam.
Important decision by a character. Let me just. Okay. And how it affects her. Okay. Now you kena tengok soalan betul-betul. Okay. And Syahir, you asked earlier kan, Noel you kena berapa kalau you nak target A minus. To be honest Syahir, because I know you kan, I would say your director writing and continuous writing is not so great. Okay, so your Noel you should target 8 or 8 to 10 untuk content. Okay, to get 8 or 10 is not that difficult sebenarnya. You nampak rasa susah but boleh Okay, an important decision made by a character and how it affects her. I think this is wrong but affects the A. Okay alright, so you kena faham effect dengan effect beza dia. Okay, so when you answer, you can straight answer okay, the important decision made by Dawan is to pursue her rights to study in the city school. Okay, so this is my introduction. I'm straight away writing it. Okay, tapi boleh lah, you boleh kalau you dah biasa buat macam ni, boleh lah based on the novel Sing to the Dawn by Min Fong Ho, the important decision made by Dawan is to pursue her rights to study in the city school. This is because she was able to further her ambitions and achieve her dreams. Okay, and then you write your evidence. Okay, now where are you guys? Okay, dekat sini guys, I want to stress one thing. Oh, ni Syahir lain bukan Syahir. Oh, sorry, Syahir UA. Forgive me, I thought this is Syahir P2. Okay, sorry Okay, anyway. So anyway, Syahir UA, although I tak kenal you and teacher Ellie is a teacher, I would say definitely target 8 to 10 for Noel. Okay. If you don't, it's a bit problematic. Okay, sorry. Let me just continue with Noel. Okay. Now, the most important thing in Noel is, okay, cara you jawab tu, dia kena ada, okay, alright. So teacher Shuhada just informed me for Noel you must state the title of the Noel that you choose to answer. So you kena buat ni lah, based on the Noel Sing to the Dawn by Min Fong Ho ni you kena buat lah. Pastikan you buat esok. Okay, and then you boleh buat ni ataupun like sometimes you nak buat synopsis 2-3 ayat cukup. Okay, jangan tulis synopsis. Now, when you do your Noel, the most important thing guys is this, an important decision ni. Soalan ni tanya an important decision, hanya satu decision. So kalau bahagian ni, okay, contoh dekat bahagian ni you buat macam ni. The important decision made by Dawan is to meet Noi. Contoh you buat macam ni. You cannot bagi huraian dah. You kena tulis pasal Noi saja. If you write about something else, terpesong you akan dapat 5 hingga 6 markah paling tinggi. Maybe 5 saja you akan dapat. Okay. So bahagian ini sangat-sangat penting. You masa you jawab ni, an important decision ni, you kena pastikan the jawapan you letak itu untuk 5P2 yang saya ajar, saya selalu akan cakap answer statement. Okay, roadmap. Roadmap is apa yang you nak terangkan dalam bahagian bawah itu. If you cakap ini Noi, pasal Noi, later you kena cakap pasal Noi. If you tiba-tiba cakap pasal Kuai, pasal Bau, pasal Old Monk, you are gone. You akan dapat 5 marks paling maksimum. You rugi ya. This is untuk especially untuk pelajar yang I kenal lah, yang saya ajar, especially like 5A. I know a lot of girls you dah hafal cerita ni dah, but your problem is this, the answer statement ni. If I can also say some names like contoh like Adabia, Alia and also a few more. Like I think Sazvina. So this part is so important. If you mess this part up, you hancur. It goes away. You hanya akan 5 markah saja. You rugi 4 markah. 4 markah ni sangat penting. 4 markah ni antara you dapat A- dengan B+. Okay. So bahagian you jawab ni very important. So make sure this part ni you write apa you nak cakap. Okay. So based on the Noel, you just write what you write, apa yang you boleh kembangkan. Okay. Dan by Dawan is to, contoh you nak cakap kat sini, the important decision made by Dawan is to follow her dreams. Okay, this one tak nampak sangat. Apa decision tu? To follow her dreams. What dreams? So you kena bagi lebih banyak. To follow her dreams to study in the city school. Contoh, okay? You kena bagi lebih banyak. Now, bahagian Noel ni, you should be able to write. Okay, I nak tengok some questions here. Tulis panjang-panjang. Oh, that's Sir Khairul. Sorry, I thought student tadi. Okay. Now, any questions? Okay. Okay, alright. There's no questions. What should I set my Noel mark? Okay. You should set at least 8 lah. 8 markah. Maksudnya 8 markah ni, you kena jawab, first you kena jawab soalan ni, an important decision made by character ni. Ini akan bagi 6 markah. And then you kena jawab ni, how it affects her. So, this will be your conclusion lah, how it affects her. Bagaimana ia memberi kesan kepada dia. So, in the conclusion you write, or before the conclusion lah, so maybe you write before the conclusion, you can say, it helps her to study in the city school, she can now follow her dreams, she can change the life in the village in the future, and then she can, other girls, she's an inspiration to other women, okay, all of that. Okay, so this part ni, I would like teacher Shuhada to give her opinion first, and then maybe teacher Ellie you can give also. Teacher Shuada, any things that you want to add for this?
Okey dah rasanya, Pravin.
Huh? Any?
Tak ada apa dah. Just that yang the one that I mentioned just now, wajib ada title tu. It depends on the student. You can say based on the novel Settle Down, in Settle Down, but you must mention the title of the novel because the examiner actually, they don't use the same novel as we do. So maybe they are using the other novel, so they don't know which novel you are referring to. Kalau terus straight away, the best character is, the character that I like is, dia tak berapa comel lah, kena cover jugalah the title of the novel that you are answering. And then number 2 I nak cakap, macam tadi juga, this question also ada 2 parts kan. The first part like which character that you like and apa benda how effect ke, what is the most important decision and how it affect her life. So make sure you have both part dalam tu. If not, your marks will be maximum 5 for content. So make sure you answer both. Itu je.
Okay, Teacher Ellie, anything you want to add? Teacher Ellie, you need to unmute the mic, Teacher Ellie.
Sorry. Okay. Remember tomorrow to read the question until the end. Baca soalan sampai habis. Jangan baca separuh-separuh terus jawab. Okay. Let's say kita bimbang apa? You might memorize some scripts. Okay. You mungkin ada hafal beberapa scripts yang you dah buat sebelum ni. And then masa you baca soalan sampai separuh tu you dah kata ni sama dengan skrip yang buat. So you tak baca sampai habis, you pun terus tulis tanpa you sedar kat bahagian belakang tu sebenarnya you tak mention pun dalam skrip yang you hafal tadi tu. So it is very dangerous sebab you mungkin hilang banyak markah kat situ sebab you tidak menjawab soalan. Okay. And then remember whatever it is, okay, bila you nak cari jawapan, you nak pilih sesuatu yang topik utama dia tu yang menjawab pada soalan, cari benda yang paling penting dalam novel tu. Jangan ambil minor part, ambil part yang paling crucial, yang paling penting, yang jadi punca kepada semua perkara dalam novel tu. Barulah you ada banyak isi untuk kembangkan. Macam Sir Pravin sebut tadi lah, jangan mention pada satu watak. Pilih satu event, satu watak. So, you kena cerita pasal watak tu je lah nanti. Tak boleh cakap pasal watak lain dah. So, yang atas tu biar general. Apa benda baru you boleh, textual evidence you tu boleh ambil banyak lagi cerita daripada chapter-chapter lain yang merujuk pada topik yang you pilih tadi, yang utama tu. Okay, ingat, go for the important event. Bukannya pada yang minor part of this event tu. Nanti susah nak kembang. Okay, that's all.
There's a good question that okay, there's a question from Safia. Sir, personal response kena letak setiap perenggan ke tak? If you ask me Safia, I would say strategi yang saya ajar is this, tetapi, okay, I just put it there, tetapi textual evidence, analysis dengan pendapat. Now, it's really up to you tau. Like you can write your conclusion, your personal response, like what Liana just said. Liana cakap, where's Liana? Okay, Liana cakap personal response can put dekat closure je. Can, no problem. But your personal response must be there. Like some of my students, they will put personal response dekat setiap perenggan. So, okay, for example, you tengok soalan ni. Okay, soalan ni cakap an important decision made by Dawan kan? Okay, so to follow her dreams to study in the city school. Okay, so contoh you nak kembangkan ni. Okay, so you write. When she want, ni I'm just going to make it look short lah. Tapi esok jangan buat macam ni lah. Okay, esok you buat betul-betul. Tapi ini, I want to make it look a little bit short lah. So, nak tunjuk kat user. Okay, when she won the scholarship, her family was against her. Okay, was against her. Her father was unhappy because Dawan took Kwai's opportunity away. Okay, this is all evidence guys, textual evidence. Ini saya buang guys, so you boleh nampak sikit. Okay, this is all evidence Okay, her quite spelling jaga sikit lah esok don't do like me. Okay, opportunity pun salah eja ni. Okay, right. Her father was unhappy because Dawan took Kwai's opportunity away. Okay, in my opinion, then you can write opinion here. Her father, okay, opinion salah eja, so careful tomorrow. In my opinion, her father has a backward thinking mindset because he believes only boys should receive education. Nampak dekat sini, I put a little bit of my opinion dekat sini lah. Okay, so can, boleh. Or if you want to put your opinion dekat conclusion, boleh, no problem, everything is correct. The main thing is you write lah tomorrow. Okay, in my onion okay, so be careful lah tomorrow, don't make this kind of errors tomorrow. Okay, so the most important thing is a very good question you boleh letak the pendapat everywhere. Mana you rasa boleh letak, you letak. Like I told you earlier. Okay, that's a good question by Siti Aminah. But sir teacher, personal response itu mempengaruhi markah ke? I mean kalau makin banyak kita tulis personal response, makin banyak markahnya. Okay, so I feel okay, if say you write the synopsis, you jawab soalan, you tak bagi respon langsung, you tak bagi personal response langsung, I mungkin salah ni, so I would hope teacher Syuhada, teacher Ellie to correct me or Sir Khairul. I rasa if you just bagi evidence sahaja tanpa personal response, you akan dapat paling tinggi 7. Tapi kalau you ada semua evidence, you ada personal response, you akan dapat 10. So 3 markah beza itu. Tapi saya mungkin salah. Teacher Shu, what do you think? Am I on the right track ke tak ni?
Yes, you are. Deep discussion ada dalam criteria range tu. Discussion mendalam tu refer kepada how you analyze it kalau awak berada di satu situasi tu. So to get that, to get 8, 9, 10 marks, you need to have that personal response. Without that, dia kira tak ada deep discussion. So and markah awak last kali dekat 7 je.
Yeah, so I think that is where lah we need to, you guys need to focus on lah, on the, tolong bagi evidence esok banyak, and then tolong bagi banyak banyak evidence, and tolong bagi banyak analysis. Okay, apa beza analysis dengan evidence Analysis apa berlaku, evidence apa berlaku, analysis kenapa ia berlaku, and then personal response, apa pendapat kamu sebab benda ni berlaku. Faham tak? Okay, so apa yang berlaku, kenapa ia berlaku, and apakah perasaan kamu pasal ni. So again, like what Liana said earlier, like can we just do the personal response in the closure? Yes, boleh, tolong buat. It's great, it's a great strategy sebenarnya. The thing is, I really need you to write. Ingat paper ni 2 jam lebih. So you will finish it quite early sebenarnya. You have a lot of time, not like your paper 1. Paper 1 you are hustling. Paper 2 you tak hustle. Paper 2 you ada masa. Okay? Alright. So I think that's all actually from me. And it's already 9:35 dah. But I want to say something for reading comprehension summary ada slide ni, so you kena dengar. Okay, for reading comprehension summary, baca setiap ayat. Setiap ayat you baca, you fikir, adakah ini isi, adakah ini dia tanya. Kalau adakah itu isi yang dia tanya, kalau bukan isi. You akan ada 15 isi esok. 15 points you akan ada. You hanya perlukan 10 sahaja. Okay? Okay, that's a good question from Saiful. Sir, kalau tak ada letak personal response, markah dia berubah ke? Yes, daripada 10 mungkin dapat 7. Mungkin you patut dapat 8 tapi dapat 6. So you rugi 2 markah. 2 markah penting guys. Jangan fikir 2 markah itu tak penting 2 markah itu, it affects your language. Okay, contoh you dapat 10 untuk content. Ini psikologi I give you content 10, language I akan bagi you 5, you dapat 15. Kalau content you saya letak 6, language you akan letak 3, you akan dapat 9. You rugi 6 markah sekarang. You nampak tak? So that's why it's very important for you to get 8 to 10 marks.
Kalau
Bila you dapat 8 above, you punya markah language 4 dan 5. Kalau you dapat 6, markah language you 3. Okay? It's me, Syafiq sir. You letak Saiful Hakim, how do I know? Okay? Okay. Okay, alright. So, for reading comprehension, tengok soalan. Okay, reading comprehension a bit panic tau sebenarnya. Okay, alright. So, you have to be careful. Tengok apa dia tanya, reading comprehension is so, dia tanya apa? Actions. Contoh, what are the actions made by the pirate? Contoh lah, contoh. You tulis balik ke atas tu, actions made by pirate. Then you baca setiap ayat. You cari, adakah ini action? Yes. Okay, itu content point. Adakah ini action? Yes. Oh, ini bukan, ini tak ada kaitan dengan pirate. Ini cakap pasal grandmother, tak ada kaitan dengan pirate. Bukan content point. You really need to do that tomorrow for reading comprehension and summary. 25 marks kat situ. My students dekat 5P2 usually only get 18, 17, cannot get A minus pun. If reading comprehension summary is very important. If you lose marks in reading comprehension summary, it's very difficult for you to catch up. Okay? So, you kena target 20 markah kat situ. Okay? MCQ, careful lah. MCQ ni, objektif. And also information transfer. Please be careful with information transfer. You transfer maklumat tu, ingat, information transfer ni, spelling kena betul. Kalau capital, capital. Okay? Okay, good question there, Ikwan. Sir, kalau isi summary tulis lebih tak apa ke? Tak apa, asalkan 130 words. If I am you, Ikwan, saya akan cari 11 isi. Kerana saya pasti dalam 11 yang cari tu, satu tu mungkin bukan isi. So, I akan cari 11. So, just be a little careful lah. Okay, tomorrow, summary, do not lose marks, guys. Okay, kita dah buat banyak dah summary. I mean with my students lah. So, summary tomorrow, careful, read sentence by sentence. Okay, especially students yang nak target A tu. Sentence by sentence. Don't panic, you got it. Akan ada banyak perkataan bombastic, don't panic, relax je. You tengok soalan. Kalau petikan susah, soalan senang. Selalunya macam ni. Kalau petikan senang, soalan akan susah. Summary kalau lebih tak kira kan? Yes, tak kira. Tak kira, dia takkan kira. So be careful lah, play within 130. 135 is okay lah. Tapi don't lah put 150 ya. Tapi to some of the students yang anda cakap ni, sorry, macam budak kelas belakang, sorry ya. Macam 5E, okay? Don't care, you tulis sahaja. Kalau 200 pun tak kisah, you tulis saja. Okay? You just write, you cari tempat tu, that point yang dia start tu, from there you just write saja semua, petikan tu. Okay? You just, kalau you dapat 4 content point, is your nasib, you dapat 4 content point. Good. You akan dapat markah language 1, 5 markah di tangan you akan lulus. Okay ya? Alright. So, it's already 9:40. I tak nak ambil masa you guys. Okay, you guys need to rest. Malam ni relax sikit, baca buku sikit. Like Farhan, be careful lah. Don't use computer too long because you will go to unnecessary sites. But the rest of you, I'm sure you are just relax a bit. Okay. So, before we end, Teacher Shu, Teacher Ellie, Sir Cairo, anything to add?
For summary.
Good luck. Semua.
For summary, don't forget to to make things easier for you. Jangan lupa lukis kotak tu supaya tak lebih 130. You tulis panjang-panjang pun kita stop you sampai 130 sahaja. Okay, Sir Cairo, Teacher Shu.
Untuk summary lagi sekali, tolong start dekat mana line yang dia suruh awak start sahaja. Don't start before that, please. Kalau dia kata start from line 11, make sure it's 11, not 10, not 9. Ingat dia cakap awak, if you puasa one whole day, waktu berbuka pukul 7, you berbuka 6.59, that's it. Tak ada pahala langsung. Same goes with summary. If you start earlier even by one line je atau one word je, that's it. Dia akan bagi kosong terus markah awak. But you are using out of prescribed text. And number 2, pasal terlebih words, do not write more than 130 sebab I'm afraid your 130 tu memang kita akan kira, kita buat double slash kat situ. Kalau lah word, your sentence tu jadi tergantung, let's say ayat dia, she was very happy, dia jadi she was very je kan. Kalau happy tu 131, so ayat you tergantung, you bukan saja hilang content, you also hilang markah language. Because your sentence is actually tergantung there. So please kira, count betul-betul. Do not exceed 130 and jangan silap line tadi, line kena start dekat mana, start kat situ. Teacher suruh buat kotak kan, make sure you do that kotak. That's it untuk summary.
Oh,
And good luck guys untuk semua section lain juga.
okay,
Yes.
good luck guys.
Good luck for tomorrow. Baca doa. Baca soalan betul-betul.
Okay, so thank you Zikri. I will try to smile. Okay, so tomorrow guys, do your best. We are praying for you actually. Okay,
Yeah.
we really
Cikgu
want you guys
juga.
to do. We really want you guys to do your best, and we are behind you supporting you guys actually. Okay. Okay, Sir Khairul, last words. You are the only one that didn't say anything yet, Sir Khairul.
None. My daughters are becoming hot already, so.
Alright, okay guys. So we're gonna end it now lah. Okay. Azwa, okay lah. Azwa, tolong lulus esok Azwa. Azwa
Tidur
5C
awal.
kan?
Tidur awal
Okay,
malam
alright.
ni.
Okay guys, have a good night. Anything you can message us lah if you have any question. Okay?
Yes.
Alright guys, good night. Hope this helps. All the best guys. Bye. Adios.
Bye.
Okay, end broadcast.
Yeah, see you tomorrow.
Good luck.